I'd like to call the Wilson County Health and Welfare meeting to order. We have 7 minutes in front of us. Entertain motion.
Motion approved.
Motion. Second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All right, I'd like to open up for public comment. I see none. We'll close it. All right, we'll go ahead and start. Where is the director? Is he here? Yeah. I work with. Is he out there? Oh, so you check.
There he is.
There you go.
Yes.
I thought we were both. Not in the corner. Sorry. Mr. Riley. I'd like it's one of the big. What kind
What college you go? Thanks, sir.
I love it. I can see the not alligator. Of course, I call my car.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Look like he was just in.
Their face, something, whatever they.
Right of that. Now let's see if it's still working. The mayor. It's like a lark. That's like female.
All right, real quick, guys and ladies and gentlemen, we
Male.
really quick, we've got the new contract that we talked about that was rated on for 2025, and we finally received it. And pretty much it's just, was there any changes?
Changes to what we said last, 2 months ago?
I believe so.
Yeah, so there's no changes to this, contract. However, this contract is being currently amended right now as we speak. So this second page you have here. So the new contract, is going to have an increase, a few increases, and amendments to the contract that we have right now.
To increase from yourself and one would be 1,325.
Yes, sir. I added an iPhone for my registered dietitian. That way she can kind of communicate with the patients better. And of course, I don't have the funds to sustain that extra $100 a month. The bigger performance, because we now follow the state, they all got, well, about 7 girls got a 5% increase. That accumulates to a total of 21,300 for the year. A few of the girls also got bonuses, $13,000 in bonuses. All that is going to be reimbursable by the state. $3,000 to $5,000 for to bring services for video. The state bought us iPads, and then the county also bought real stands. And now 5 departments in the health department have access to get 6 different languages and sign language. And then there's an additional 40 grand added to travel conferences and meetings. So this is what we spoke about last time about the backgrounds. So second page. Information at once. So the regional director for the Cumberland and I are working on in-service, pretty much like a big staff meeting for South Health Departments in the region. So there's 12 health departments in the region, and they're all going to meet at the fairgrounds. Half of the staff on one day, and half of the staff the other day. What I'm asking you guys is permission for us to go over there and forward from the contract, and for us to be able to afford catering.
You talk to Josh? When you hold it, that's the third frames?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we talk to him.
Yeah. So my boss's name is Angela. She and I were talking about doing it here or Williamson County. And I kind of wanted to do it at the fairgrounds just because it's a nice building. No one has some more fun here.
How
So
much is on that refreshment stuff you're talking about?
we allotted 40 grand for it. Yeah.
Is that covered by the state? They all reimburse?
Yes, so it's going to be added to our travel and conferences line. So we have roughly 10 grand in there right now that covers my for travel and conferences. There's gonna be additional 40 grand added with the updated contract.
How many people?
That's a good question. I have to.
I'm good at this one.
Yeah.
10. Close to what he had.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, average health farms have 40 people, so roughly 300 in one day, 200 the next day. It's gonna be in the main Tennessee building. And the 40 grand here will cover the deposit for the fairgrounds, and I suggested Houston's, that's catering,
Houston's
Houston's.
out of Mount Juliet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've had them before for a regional in-service meeting at the regional office. So we might go with that, and then the other money will be covering the guest speakers from UT Extension in October.
And this will be added to your contract, correct?
Yes, sir. It'll be actually travel conferences. So the next contract that comes our way, hopefully within the end of this month or anything, we meet next month, we'll have a few increases in addition to select pay adjustments, pay performances, and avoid grant and so on.
So that's not added to this contract.
But, yeah.
So you need
State
to,
gonna reimburse us for all of that?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
When will we know that?
I spoke to regional finance director. She says that by the month should have it. So, yeah. And put it here that this contract that we have right here is the finalized one as of now. But the next one that we get is gonna have all these pieces on here.
Is that the same contract we approved last time?
Yes. Because this one's the actual final one.
It was amended.
so then it's gonna be re-amended again to
Yes,
add
it's being-
those right there.
It's being amended right now,
Okay,
and I should have it at the end of the month.
okay,
I was trying to have it by this meeting, but didn't have it.
okay.
Yeah.
So we'll have to meet again for the revisions of those that's added on the addition of. You good with that? Your office good with it?
Tell me what you said.
No, I do, just, my only problem is, I know I have an amendment to adjust the salary line. It was adjusted on the last grant to like 898,000, I believe, and then this one is set at 915, so that was the only change that I did the amendment for. And it's in the budget. I don't know why I have it in.
So we need to vote on this. You the budget section right here. So we need to vote to accept this, correct? Okay. So the amendments going forward for what is presented on that, we would have to vote.
As it is now, even though it was last amended, and approve the next one as well. So make a motion to approve this as presented.
Second.
Got a motion and a second, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Okay.
Because he was asking for permission to the whole, do we need to vote on that?
It is. To hold it over there today.
Specifically for catering.
But we don't make those decisions, that's some management makes those decisions.
Madison, do you, was Josh in there with you?
Yeah, Josh.
Yeah, Johnson.
Okay. All right, we have a budget amendment for $34,400 and, no, I'm sorry, $17,200. You need a copy of this, Mike?
I do, because we're already in here on the wrong.
Budget, I don't,
Budget, what about this?
it's not in leg.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be in budget. I can get it.
It's a request to appropriate the funds to cover the additional relative to the separate for the salary for it. Have you seen this? That feels it. If I can entertain motion for that, be passed. Motion. Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? You got anything?
Do you want to bring it?
Okay, yeah. You have anything else?
No, sir.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and bring up maybe, one thing in our new business, or actually, I guess it's old. So back when every year when we issue the grants out or we award the grants for the for the organizations, our line, what, how much, $330-something thousand for everybody that comes in and applies, and we have to go through that it takes 2 to 3 days at a time. So I was contacted by Commissioner Hall about Greenville Community Center. So what has happened is that we approved the grant, and they have to have all their information back in by a certain date to be in order to be reimbursed, like their receipt, so forth and so on. They failed to do that, but the books had already closed. And when did they finally get the receipts in?
August 7th.
So August 7th. So we were already into the new year. We did approve them for $4,000, and so since the books are closed, that money went back to the general fund. So this is coming before this committee, if it's the will of it, to go ahead and grant them the 4,000, since technically we did grant them in the past, but I want to bring up something after we speak on this.
When we do this before and we turn somebody to see, no,
It was what was it? Was it the Glade?
No rain.
No, right.
Actually, your point, actually, he's right.
Was it the fact, was it that they didn't have somebody at the meeting to present, right? Is that what that was?
I have a comment,
Yeah, go ahead.
a point of order. In the finance committee a few years ago, we've given a bunch of money away during the year. And after that, we had a committee meeting and we changed the policy in the finance committee not to approve any grants during the year, only at budget time. So you might consider that, because that is a finance policy. And the mayor brought that up, and he's the one who wanted it.
Yeah.
And it was approved in the finance committee, so that is in our finance policy book, I think. Aaron
I
might,
think it had to be, maybe in the appropriations resolution as well, but I think it had to be approved either at budget time or something special like this had to have a 2/3 majority vote.
yeah, something like that.
One of those two.
I thought it was a budget time only. That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah,
You
budget
might
time.
check the finance policy,
Yeah,
but it's in a finance policy, and the finance committee passed that, and the mayor's the one that brought it up.
I think it's the reason why that other got turned down.
That's probably the reason it got turned down, because
Yeah.
at budget time is the only time you're allowed to give grants, according to the finance policy.
My personal feeling is every organization that has applied for these grants in years past knows the specifics of deadline dates and stuff. If they missed it, I'm sorry, I would deny it.
Is that, you put a motion to deny?
That is a motion to deny.
Okay. Do I have a second?
You won't even need that if we're breaking the rules anyway. That's my whole point.
You can decide based on the policy.
Yeah, but I'll go with that. I'll go with that. You want to change that policy?
Make a motion to deny based on the financial policy.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. All right, I want to bring this also to you real quick. So since we're talking about these grants, and this was actually brought to my attention, we've spent a lot of time, I know this committee has spent a lot of time working through this and in issuing the grants, rewarding the grants, so forth and so on. And I had asked, was there any other organizations that we awarded as the county, but yet they've collected? And actually, there's a list of people that we've awarded grant money to, and they've just simply not collected on it, several thousands of dollars. So if you can go back a little bit, and, I did cut 50,000, or I made a motion, or I voted for to actually take 50,000 from the fund that we've only had to send it back, due to the fact of not saying that I'm not for helping people. I'm not, I'm for helping people, but I'm just, this money that we are giving away or helping others, it's coming from our hotel motel tax. And right here is clear cut and black and white that we're doing our due diligence here, and we're awarding these grants, but yet people or the organizations are failing to hold up their end to collect this money. So that's something I want to challenge this committee. There's a list here. You'll have a copy of it, and it'll be in your budget packet. We have 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30, 31, 32, 33, 35, 36, 38, 39, 40, and that's not collection. So we have a total of 8 organizations that has failed to collect on their grant.
So which line is that?
For the previous
This
year.
available funds
Stable funds.
For what we-
have not collected.
Correct.
So what we've previously awarded, they just have failed to collect on, like the award of the grant. So that's something that I think moving forward in this committee, we probably need to restructure some things and make some additional rules. And in the email that she had sent out prior, leading up to every year, it does say that we must have all your documentation in by 6/29.
30.
Okay, so June 30th. So just some information for you all to study and to be able to review that. So. Let's see, the
Number awesome. There's one page in your packets right here. This one kind of has the amounts, that you guys have already approved on the CARES Act and ARP funds. Right now are the emergency preparedness team for the region applied for the CC grant. And they asked me if I would like to, accept the grant, for the health department, that's gonna be 100% reimbursed. So it's gonna be added to our contract, for the canopy and for the renovation. So once, it does get approved by the CC, they'll send an amendment contract for that, and then they'll have 50 grand more on it. On top of the 50 grand, I'm also asking for 20,000 to make the health force ADA compliant. I spoke with Robert, and we think 20 grand is gonna be enough to make that, put those electronic motors on top to open the doors. And I'm also asking for 6 grand for TVs while the waiting room. I'm asking for a total of 76 grand, 100% reimbursable from the state. And the CC approves it, and we should have another contract here, and we can make a motion. So all the money is right here, and anything that is done to the ELC grants or ARP or the CARES has to be signed off on by myself, by Robert, by finance, and by the project managers. Right, so there's really a lot of checks and balances so that people don't deviate from projects. So I put all the amounts there, so it's.
And you said we get the amended contract hopefully by the end of this month.
Yes, this one, yes. Yeah, this one with these amounts.
Okay.
Yeah, and then this one with 50 grand. I'm still waiting for my other counterparts on the other counties to submit their numbers, so we can send it over to CC.
That being said, any new business, any other business? All right. Entertain.
Second. Close nays.